What goes on, people? Welcome to Den Night, and today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Ace Toys Green Hero, which is, if you can tell by the design of the box, it's just the Green Ranger. It's just basically a generic 6th scale Green Ranger figure made in China before there really was 6th scale figures to be had. I know 3-0 makes really nice ones now, but when I bought this, those weren't available. So we're going to take a look at this one and see how it scales up to that. Not much to look at on the box. Now, China, my understanding is China doesn't really care about copyright, so I don't know why they didn't just go for it all the way and call it Green Ranger. I don't really know. But there's other things you'll see later that kind of make me wonder that even more. But as you can see, not much to the box. Pretty simple. I like the design. You can clearly tell what it's going to be, even though the wording is a bit odd. You can see this is number 6. The other 5 I do have in a 5-pack box, but that's going to be for another video. So let's get him out and see what it looks like. Okay, got him out. Let's take a look at what he comes with first. We've got different sets of hands. I'm going to point this out now while I'm looking at it. I thought at first that all these hands, and actually his boots too, I thought they were just like very poorly painted. But looking at it closer now, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like they're dirty, like from the fight. Kind of like how it was always in the show. Like they never really had pristine white gloves and boots in combat, which they shouldn't have had. But I don't know, maybe I'm giving it context and it is just poorly painted, but to me it looks like it was intentional. Especially since the pegs indicated it was probably cast in white plastic. And the pegs that go into the joints are very clean white. So that tells me that that was on purpose, that they went out of their way as an extra step to do that. That's my thoughts. And what do we got? We got the Dragon Dagger. Not terrible. Pretty decent paint app. Especially, I don't know if the symbols should be a little more detailed, but I'm pretty happy with it overall. It's not bad. Now, what I don't like is Sword of Darkness. I don't think this is very accurate at all. For one, I know for a fact there's a tassel on the end, which this doesn't have. The handle of the sword looks really plain and cheap, and to be honest with you, very cheap. And I'm not 100% sure that's even the blade shape or design per se. If I remember, I'm going to just put a little pop-up picture in the corner of what it should look like. But off the top of my head, not seeing the show in a year or two, I gotta say, I think this is off. But the detail and paint on the blade itself actually isn't terrible. Good focus, there it goes. That's not terrible, but I'm not sure that's accurate. And the handle, like I said, is definitely not accurate. So far that's the weakest component. Like I said, the boots and the hands have the same kind of like textured look. But zoom out first, just do a once around. It's not bad overall. Didn't come with a stand, which is another negative, and I had to kind of give him this weird haunched pose to make him stand up. So that's going to be a -2 and a problem because I don't think I have any extra stands for 6th scale, but we'll cross that bridge later. So that was good once around. I guess we'll start at, let's start at the top. Something I want to show later. So the helmet, overall, that's pretty decent. Wouldn't say it's super detailed and high quality, but I mean, it's akin to like a Lightning collection. Grade, not bad. Looks pretty accurate overall, and they did do different colors for the teeth and mouth area in the visor, which I appreciate. There's different lines in the mouth visor. Is that what it's called? Mouthpiece? Mouth visor? I don't know. That's attention to detail there. The collar is actually, they didn't just put the collar all the way down. The white collar is separate, and you can see the suit start again. And actually, if you look close, they did the diamond pattern too. Pretty sure that's what that is. Yep. I'm not sure now which is right. Did Tommy have the diamond pattern under the shield? I don't remember now. Now I'm second guessing myself. Give me some comments. Let me know. But good, decent sculpt on the dragon shield. They did an okay paint job there on the crest of the shield. The bands go around. Yeah, he's definitely got the diamonds. You can see it under the armpits. You can see how clear the fabric's coming in there for his suit. Not bad for the dragon shield. I think it could be a little more textured, but beggars can't be choosers. He's got the armbands that go with the dragon shield. He has the gold detail on his gloves. Now there's something to note. They didn't carry the dirty look over into the long parts of the gloves. I don't really know what that's called. The forearm part of the glove. That's pure white, and then the hand's got that dirty look. Same thing with the tops of the boots compared to the bottom parts of the boots. That's a little off-putting, really. To me, kind of, if you're going to do it, do it. But that's my opinion. Gold boot cuffs. And nice pouch for the dragon dagger. Oh, here's a good detail. So, this is where it got a little lazy. So, like I said, it's called Classic Mighty Superhero Green Hero, but then the morpher clearly says something Morphin. Does that say Mighty? I can't really tell, but Morphin, and then it says Power Rangers on the bottom. So they didn't want to put it on the box, but right there it is in the poorly painted morpher. And his morpher's colored wrong too. Pretty sure Tommy's trim was gold and not silver. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that was his whole thing. The morpher matched his shield. So there's another fault. So concerned about the letters, I didn't even pick that out until now. Anyway. So, overall, it's not bad. I mean, considering at the time there was no alternative, it filled a void in the market, but I don't have a 3.0 version in hand, but I can tell already just by the pictures. The Sword of Darkness alone is much better. It looks much more accurate, especially it has a real tassel and everything. I know I keep being obsessed with the tassel, but I like accuracy. I'm considering just buying one of those just to compare them. But anyway, let's get the weapons in his hands and do a couple of poses. Sound good?
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? To fight, to die on, and this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done, but what's the point of living if you ain't having fun?
Alright, so here we have him in the showcase. As you can kind of guess, I sort of like that last pose I did in the cutaway so much, I decided to leave him like this. Main reason being I really wanted to pose this figure in him playing the dragon dagger flute kind of pose, but for some reason it just didn't work out. I could get him in this weird screaming to the heavens pose, but I could not get his elbows and stuff don't have enough articulation to get him in that pose. So it was kind of the same problem I had with the Cloud not sitting on his bike in the other video I did. Oh, and he couldn't get the sword over his shoulder. So yeah, another iconic thing we couldn't do. Anyway, so I think I'm going to leave him like this for now. I kind of have an idea of something I want to do with some other figures, but that's going to be for another time. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those YouTube things, and keep collecting. Bye.